and we never got anything. We probably won't get anything unless I decide to use excessive strength and force, where we would be, frankly, unstoppable. But I won't do that. Okay? Now everyone's saying, oh, good. That's probably the biggest statement I made, because people thought I would use force. I don't have to use force. I don't want to use force. I won't use force. All the United States is asking for is a place called Greenland, where we already had it as a trustee, but respectfully returned it back to Denmark not long ago after we defeated the Germans, the Japanese, the Italians, and others in World War II.
I don't have to use force. I don't want to use force. I won't use force, said the United States President Donald Trump during his speech in Davos, Switzerland for the World Economic Forum. Pleasure, my name is Matt and I'm going to be your teacher for around 10 minutes starting now. If you are a Brazilian listener and you don't speak English, please make yourself comfortable to turn on the subtitles that I can teach you more, and it will be pretty important actually. I read some newspaper, as I said in the latest video. I read the Guardian, BBC, and some videos that I will put them all in the links here in the description that you can search for yourself. And I want to discuss the Donald Trump figure because I believe essentially that we need first to understand how someone can be this leadership as he is, to understand more the political complex, the political field. And I believe Donald Trump is the most powerful man in Earth. And probably I won't discuss the latest news, like Greenland situation or even though Venezuela invasion, but also I need you to watch at least 15 minutes of Donald Trump speech, the World Economic Forum, as I said at the beginning, because I have some other sentence. I have tremendous respect for both of people of Greenland and the people of Denmark. This is interesting actually because he threatened them uh, days before this event, and then he said that he has a tremendous respect for these people, so he can control them in a certain way. So, first of all, to understand better, we need to return in the past and understand Donald Trump's life. He was born in 1946 in the region of Queens, New York City, son of an immigrant mother from Scotland, and his biggest inspiration, Fred Trump, his father. He was an obsessively hard worker for the immobiliarium market, taking advantage, actually, of the Second World War for a government program that founded affordable housing complexes. So, since the beginning, Donald Trump was a rich boy from a rich family. But even though when he was 13 years old, he started to study in a military school. And his life changed forever because even though his father taught him how to become a leader in his school, he learned how to fight until the death. Even though you need to sacrifice some things and you need to be very careful about what you say, and sometimes a hyperbole, it's not very dangerous. So, I want you to say something about him that it's very complex because he has two houses: the White House, the first one, and the second one, the Mar-a-Lago house, valued for around $130 million. He's pretty rich, and according for some informations, he never robbed anyone. He never been corrupt. He just built an empire. He built the Trump company, the Trump management company. That with the help of his father, they built an empire, and he started to look to the world as in the time, in the 70s or the 80s, he changed the perspective of being popular or being famous. He said that they can talk bad, they can talk lies, but they are talking about me. They needed to be in the first pages of all newspapers of New York City. And he sell an image of a powerful man, of a rich man, of someone that can conquer any woman that he wants. So that's why Donald Trump built an empire selling everything, around everything, not just working in the immobiliarium market, but also in others markets like selling clothes or selling alcohol. And there is a curiosity. He sold a very, very uh, expensive vodka for millions of dollars to buy just one bottle, and he never been drunk. He never drunk alcohol in his life. This is pretty interesting. The most powerful man in Earth that he can conquer everything, almost everything he wants, just with a click. He never drink alcohol. So this is very very interesting. And one of his brand is be the best, be the one. He is someone that lived in the most expensive, in the most luxury life because he needed to be the first one. He needed to be the winner. And to be the winner, you need to fight until the death, even though you need to lose something. You need to sacrifice some things. And for Donald Trump, he learned that even if you are losing something, people cannot understand what are you losing. They must understand that you have all, that you are the most powerful man. So here, it means never admit you are wrong, regardless of all circumstances. This is a video that I watched that will be here in the description, and it's pretty important to understand how this man can squeeze 9 days of work into a, I don't know, 7 days work week. Fred Trump's sentence. This is this is a very important person because Donald Trump learned how to make a popular speech, how to conquer people's attention, and he learned. And probably I want to recommend you a book, as probably I will do that in every video. This is the Portuguese edition, The Prince by Machiavelli. And here, this is, I believe, every leader around the world, he had this book in his hands, probably because it's it learns, for example, that you don't need to answer everything they ask you. You don't need to be clear. You can build a castle. You can build a castle and live there in all the luxury, and no one will disturb you. This is the truly prince, someone that answer just the right thing in the exactly moment, in the right moment. This is how to be a leader: is to control people's mind when they cannot understand how we control them. This is a very tragical situation actually, because every leader, they have this power in their hands, the mindset power. And the one that Donald Trump has is that you are the best. You need to be the one. You are a winner. You need to be a winner, even though you need to sacrifice some situations in your life. So he has a wife, the first lady, Melania Trump. She is European, a European woman, a model. And I believe just a joke because I just talk about politics and things like that in this video. but probably I would say that Melania Trump, it's the all she has a motto life. Like, I hate him, but I need another Birkin. Stressed, depressed, but she is always well dressed. So you have someone that has everything, can control everything, and probably it won't be forever. It won't be forever. He wants to build so much, build a bigger empire that he probably will fall down. And I'm not. Again, I don't say here. I won't say here my opinion about Donald Trump second mandate or Donald Trump's decision. I'm not, even though I'm not American, he probably can build a very strong mandate for the American people, but for the world, frankly, he can change everything, imposing tariffs or changing everything, changing people's mindset, changing governments around the world, just threatening these countries with a tariff and threatening peoples with his speeches, dangerous speeches. As I said, Donald Trump follows a philosophy from the sophists, not from Aristotle, like the rhetoric. The rhetoric, it's a philosophy where you need to say the truth because it's the truth, not because it can value yourself. The Aristotle said that, but the sophist said you can build a speech even though you're wrong, even though you are saying a lie. And this is how not Donald Trump do, but how every leadership do, every leader around the world do. So I put here the title, The Greatest Show, because this is a greatest show. This is a second mandate of a powerful man that learned in the first mandate. He's running a office more powerful than ever before, and probably he will change everything for a long, long time. So, thank you so much. It was a pleasure. I hope to see you in the next video, and probably I'm going to recommend you another book to read. Please search here the links in the description to understand more about what I was saying and have your own opinion about Donald Trump's second mandate. And thank you so much. Bye bye.